What is best in any kind of weather? It knows how to feather its nest. They are used to live in high style, can spot the slightest trouble coming for miles. That's why I believe that it's true. It's good to look at life from a bird's eye view.
That monster.
Which one?
The one I just shared the taxi with.
Oh, now, Maggie, I have warned you about sharing cabs with strangers.
He wasn't a strange man. Well, I mean, he was strange, but he wasn't a stranger. He's a regular passenger.
Do I know him?
Mr. Hamilton.
Mr. Hamilton, but he's with the government. He's in the diplomatic corps.
Well, if he handles his job the way he just handled me, this country's headed for war. Millie, I've had it with men.
Ugh. Oh, you're just unlucky. You always choose the wrong ones.
Oh, really? Well, what about the one you went out with last week? Good old trick-or-treat Gaston from Paris, France.
Oh, well, I mean, there's always the exception.
There are no exceptions. They're all animals.
They are not all animals.
Well, maybe not. But I'd feel better if they were caged.
Oh, Maggie, now they're not all like that. I mean, look at George Lemon.
George who?
George Lemon, my date. Oh, of course you haven't met him, have you?
No. And I don't want to meet any men.
Now, listen, George is not like that. I've been out with him 6 times, and 6 times he's been a perfect gentleman.
6 times? 6 times, and he's been a perfect gentleman?
A perfect gentleman.
Nothing out of place?
Nothing.
Not even the, oh, let me hop you down from the high bar stool. Oops, my hand slipped routine?
No, and not even the, you look tense. Can I give you a little massage routine?
Mel, what kind of a gentleman is this George Lemon?
Well, see for yourself. He'll be here in 20 minutes.
No, I'm going to the movies.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I just hope there aren't any men in it.
Oh, we should stay around to meet George.
Oh, Millie, I don't want to stay around and watch you entertain a Boy Scout.
Boy Scout?
Yeah, what would you call a man who doesn't want to kiss you? Or anything?
What do you mean? Or anything?
You know what I mean. Anything.
Well, I'm sure he wants to kiss me and everything. He's just polite.
Really, politeness has nothing to do with it. I was once attacked by a man who wrote 3 books on etiquette.
Now, you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean. And I think George is funny if he doesn't like kissing girls.
George is not funny. Well, he's tried to kiss me lots of times, but I've always, you know, played it cool.
Lots of luck.
Bet he would kiss me.
Hello, Millie.
Hello, George.
These are for you.
Oh, they're lovely.
Yes, they're very fragrant.
Oh, yes, well, would you like to come and sit down?
I'm so sorry, I tripped.
Oh, yes, well, never mind. Right over there. My, you're punctual. It's a very good trait. Would you like to see my scrapbook?
Well,
Oh, I thought you might. It's really quite interesting. Do you know, I've been collecting these for years. Now, let's see. Oh, look, that's me on a bearskin rug. Well, George, I'm only 6 months old.
Yes, I know that, but...
Oh, yes. Oh, well, never mind. We'll move on a bit. Let's see. Oh, that's me at school, sports day. I came first in javelin.
You've put on weight since then.
George, you're looking at the javelin. Oh, well, let's see what we can find. Oh, now this is a good one. That's me, the first day I joined the airline. You see, and that's my father trying to give me his old flying boots. George, you're not interested, are you?
Well, it's just that Millie, why don't we get right down to what I came over here for? Right?
Right.
Circumspect. How about that?
Great.
14 points.
Oh, I've got a good one. Embrace.
Yes. You should have hung on. You might have got imbrication.
Would I?
Your turn to put down.
L-O-V-E. Oh, I'm sure that spells something.
Yes, you can make vole.
Can I?
It's a sort of water rat.
How about love?
No. You'd have to go across the down column and you're blocked by my X.
Yes, I had a feeling it wouldn't work. George, are you all right?
Fine, thanks, fine.
No, I don't mean your health, I mean your mind.
My mind?
Well, don't you think about anything?
Export.
Don't you have any feelings?
Feelings?
Well, feelings about girls.
Millie, I want to talk to you about that.
Talk?
Well, you see, I should have explained that... Well,
Hi, I'm home. I thought you went to the cinema. I did, but I didn't like the film, so I came home.
So did I. Maggie, this is George Lemon. George, this is Maggie.
Hello.
Delighted to meet you, Miss...
Maggie, nice to meet you, too.
Why don't you just come right in and make yourself comfortable?
Okay. No!
Sorry, I seem to have slipped.
Yes.
Now, how about a nice cup of hot coffee, eh, Maggie?
Oh.
Can we have some coffee, Millie?
We just ran out.
Oh, that's okay, Mill. I don't want any coffee.
Scrabble. Let's play Scrabble.
Well, you and Millie were just playing a game. I don't want to interrupt.
We were just finishing. Weren't we, Millie?
We just finished.
What did I tell you? You don't mind, do you, Millie?
Oh, no, not at all. I'll sit this one out. The last game was so exciting, it's quite exhausted me.
Well, I don't know how to play Scrabble.
Don't worry, I'll show you. All you have to do is make a word out of the letters you've got in front of you.
Oh. Well, let's see. 3 T's, an X, and a CKN. What can you do with that?
Well,
A rude word in Polish?
you'll have to take one from the pool. Here, let me get you a good one.
That's cheating.
Uh-huh. How about that? N-E-C-K. Neck. Doesn't that do something to you?
Not if I can help it.
Let's see what I've got. Oh, yes. Caress.
That's a nice word.
That's a rotten word.
I wonder what's the matter with her.
I don't know. I better go find out.
No, don't do that. I expect she just wants to be alone. And so do we.
Oh, no, we don't, George. I think you better go home.
Home?
Oh, yes, to take a cold shower or something.
But I just got here.
Well, that's the best time to go, George. Come on, George.
All right, then, if you say so. But on one condition. A little goodbye kiss.
Oh, all right, a little one right there. Yes. George! 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 George!
He's never laid a finger on me.
Well, some people have all the luck.
course, I never threw myself at him.
What did you say?
I said I never threw myself at him.
Are you suggesting that you thought that I did?
No, I can't speak for some people. I'm just saying I never did.
Well, it sounds like you meant that you thought that some people did.
If I'd meant that, that's what I would have said.
Well, that's what it sounded like you meant. And I wish you'd take it back.
How can I take back something I never said?
I don't know. I guess it was just the tone of your voice.
All right, I take back my tone of voice.
Well, thank you very much for apologizing.
Oh, no, I just took back my tone of voice. I did not apologize. If anybody should apologize, it's you.
Me? Why me?
For messing about with my date.
I was defending myself, if that's what you call messing around.
Oh, I suppose not. It's just that I never had to defend myself. It's probably because you wear your dresses so short.
I was wearing your dress.
Oh. Well, it's probably shorter on you.
Oh, Millie, this cannot be happening. We're supposed to be best friends, and best friends don't fight.
We're not fighting.
Oh, great. Now we're going to fight about whether we're fighting or not.
All right, if you want to fight, then you're not my best friend. In fact, you are no friend at all.
Thank you, Millie Grover. And good night.
Maggie?
Yes?
Are we really fighting?
Yes, we are, unless you take back what you said.
I'll take back what I said when you take back what you did.
Millie, how can you go to sleep when we're in the middle of a quarrel?
I am not sleeping. I am lying here thinking how short you wear your dresses, even when they're mine.
Go to sleep.
And the way you wet your lipstick, or is it my lipstick?
Millicent Grover, I am not speaking to you.
Oh, what are you doing? Will you close the curtains? You know I can't stand daylight first thing in the morning.
I open the curtains every morning. You never complained before.
We were friends before.
Oh, Millie, you're not going to start up with that stupid argument again, are you?
I didn't start it. You did by opening the curtains.
Do you have to turn on the water? I can't stand running water first thing in the morning.
You've never complained before.
Well, I'm complaining now.
Well, you have no right to complain, man-stealer.
I did not steal, George. I found him. And if it'll make you feel any better, you can have him back.
I can what?
You can have him back. I don't want him.
So now you think I need a second-hand man?
Oh, forget it!
Your menu, sir. I think I'd like to have some milk. There's chili consomme.
Would you mind telling your colleague that she's serving one of my passengers?
Oh, they're quite nice. Would you excuse me a moment?
Maggie says you're serving one of her passengers.
Will you tell her she can have one of mine? This is very nice.
Maggie, Millie says you can have one of hers.
That one.
That one.
Can I
Wow,
have you?
you are cute. Apart from the coffee, tea, and milk, what else have you got for me, my little darling? Oh, I like that.
You can tell your friend that she can serve her own passengers. I'll serve mine.
Yes,
I'll be with you.
There's no extra
Millie, Maggie says if
You tell Maggie Ralston that she can... Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
I wonder if I could have a drink.
Oh, shut up.
Well, it is after 5.
As a matter of fact, you can tell her for me that as far as I'm concerned, she can have any man she wants.
I don't want any man. I don't want George Lemon. There are plenty more fish in the sea.
Hey, beautiful, you are a feisty one.
Well, as a matter of fact, that's one fish I don't want.
Well, that's too bad because you're stuck with him.
I hate him.
You are a feisty one, too.
As a matter of fact, I'm not too crazy about you.
Crazy about people. Can you imagine how I'm crazy about
There's one thing I can't stand, it's a noisy pub.
Really, will you kindly desist? I want my sandwich.
That's it, coward.
Why don't you leave our stewardess alone?
Our stewardess can lick yours any day.
Your stewardess could punch her way through a paper bag. Show us our muscles.
Would anyone like to step outside and settle this?
You there, you with the cake, now sit down.
What are you doing?
Packing?
What for?
To fill my suitcase to get out of here. What are you doing?
Packing. Get out of here before you.
Why?
After the way you embarrassed me on the plane, you have the right to ask me why.
I embarrassed you?
Well, I'm glad you admit it.
I admit nothing. Anyway, you told everybody on the plane we were the best of friends.
Ah, that was loyalty. Friendship's different. Oh. Why are you leaving?
Because I can't share an apartment with a girl who's so attractive she takes away my boyfriend.
I'm not that attractive. Am I?
No, but he thinks you are.
Well, Well, who are we to say he's wrong?
Oh, Maggie Ralston, not only are you the most aggressive, unfriendly, conceited creature, but you're just about the most that's mine.
No, it's not.
I paid for
No,
it.
you only lent me the money to buy it.
And you never paid me back.
Well, I'm glad I never paid you back because I don't like the crummy old robe anyway.
I don't want your old throwaways. What are you doing with the radio?
I'm packing it.
That is ours. We both paid for it.
All right, which half do you want, AM or FM?
Oh, you're so stingy. Keep it. Anyway, it never worked after you threw it in the bathtub.
Oh, Millie. Don't you want to be friends again?
Well, of course I do, but we can't.
Well, for Pete's sake, why not?
Because there'll always be George standing right there between us.
No, he won't. We've got locks on the door, so he won't.
Oh, you know what I mean. Every time I look at you, I'll be thinking, what have you got that I haven't?
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, and that's another thing I can't stand. I can't share a flat with someone who is sorry for me, so I'm getting out.
Oh, my go! What did you just pack?
The tiger.
Ichabod?
My Ichabod.
Your Ichabod? Well, you're not really going to take him, are you?
Why not?
Well, because he's only yours because I gave him to you.
Right, and that makes him mine.
Millicent Grover, I have loved that tiger since I was a child, and the only reason I gave him to you was because you were my best friend. Well, you're no longer my best friend, so give him back! I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean it.
No,
I shouldn't have
no,
thrown Ichabod over there like this.
Oh, I'll get it.
No, I'll get it. I'll get it.
No, I'll get it.
No, it's fine. I'll get it. No, let me get it, please. Will you let me get it? Hello, George.
Hello, Maggie. I thought you might like to come and see a film with me.
No, George, I can't. I'm busy. I have to send a lot of stuff to the cleaners.
Well, how about tomorrow, then?
Oh, no, I'll be much busier tomorrow.
Hello, George.
Hello, Millie.
Look, George, why don't you take Millie to the movie? She's much prettier than I am.
Oh, sure, yeah. She's much prettier. But,
But what, George?
well, it's just that you look exactly like my mother. I mean, exactly like she did. I mean, exactly like she was when she was younger. She was beautiful. But, well, going out with you is just like going out with her. It sort of turns me off. But you remind me of a girl I met in Hamburg.
Steady, George.
Oh, thank you, George. You're a darling, and goodbye.
Bye-bye, George.
What about the flowers?
For me?
No, for Millie.
Why?
Well, don't you know what day it is?
No.
Mother's Day.